Gwede Mantashe says ill discipline and misbehaviour in the ANC does not affect the individuals, but it's the ANC which is reflected negatively in the eyes of South Africans. And the world's leading powers will meet Iran for the first time in more than a year to discuss its nuclear activities. I'm Richard Brooks. ANC Secretary-General Gwede Mantashe says ill discipline and misbehaviour in the ANC does not affect the individuals, but it's the ANC which is reflected negatively in the eyes of South Africans. He was addressing ANC supporters and members of the Dullah Omar region during the memorial lecture of the ANC's fourth president, the late Josiah Gumede. Mantashe made reference to those ANC branch members who disrupted ANC gatherings and the recent disruption of the Sefako Makgato Memorial Lecture that was delivered by President Jacob Zuma in Cape Town.
ANC doesn't lead its members. The ANC leads society. Orlando, if you misbehave, people don't say you are misbehaving. They say ANC people misbehave. So that's why it is important that movement character captures the character of the ANC. That is the mass character and the multi-class character of the ANC. Because the ANC has a primary task of mobilizing all classes and strata in society.
The Chief Executive Officer of the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, Nikki Newton-King, says it's important for South Africa to give potential investors a clear picture of its policy intentions. She says current debates in the country, including possible nationalisation of mines, are making investors nervous about long-term investment. She was addressing the Cape Town Press Club.
In this country, we're debating many aspects of the future of where we go as a country. It means that from an investor perspective, it creates a huge degree of uncertainty. From a business perspective, it actually translates into people saying, do I want to make long-term investments until I know what that certain environment is? I have been at meetings at the JSE where people have said, I had choices where to invest billions of rands here in Australia.
In local soccer news, the Peter Mokaba Stadium in Polokwane will be hosting 2 premiership games this weekend. Tonight, Kaizer Chiefs, who've recently fired their Serbian coach, Vladimir Vermicovic, face the rejuvenated Free State Stars in the Nedbank Cup quarter-finals. Jomo Cosmos will try to salvage their remaining pride when they face off SuperSport United tomorrow afternoon. Stadium spokesperson Mantlako Sebaka.
The pitch is still in a very good condition. I mean, last time when at the end of the match we took a bit of inspection and we discovered that it should still be fine for tonight. And we will also have a look at it later on after the match. But when we were chatting to the guys who are doing pitch maintenance, they said, look, it's going to be okay.
The world's leading powers will meet Iran for the first time in more than a year to discuss its nuclear activities. The United States, Russia, China, Britain, France and Germany will be holding talks with Iranian negotiators in Istanbul. US President Barack Obama has called it a last chance for diplomacy. The United States has accused Iran of trying to develop nuclear weapons, something it denies, and there's been speculation that Israel might attack Iranian nuclear facilities.